right, good morning. How are you? Welcome to KEDM. This is Pearson Cross, and we are having a conversation this morning with our current mayor, Friday Ellis, who is a candidate for mayor again this time around. And we're going to find out what makes him tick and what he plans to do if he gets elected and what he plans to do if he doesn't, I guess. So welcome to the show.
Well, thank you, Dr. Cross. It's always good to be here with you and to be able to talk directly to our voters and people of the city of Monroe.
Absolutely. So, leaving aside what you did last time, what's led you to run for re-election? I mean, are you you finished your first 4 years and you said, "Hey, I like this. Let's do it again," or is it something else?
Yeah, it is. It is an honor. It really is one of the greatest honors that I've had to represent the people of Monroe. But what's keeping me in it is the same things that got me in it. Right? There was a definite need for a clear vision and a new vision and a pathway for Monroe, proper leadership to get us there. I was a small business owner. I'm father of 3 children, and I saw some challenges as a small business owner, and also wanted to create a Monroe that included my children so that they could find opportunity. And I think that was a resounding theme across Monroe, is that we were tired of chasing our kids around the country for them to find opportunity. And so that's where we dug in our first term. So we're back at ground zero at why we got in this to begin with. But ultimately, we plan to continue the work that's already started in our quality of life initiatives for a safer Monroe and finding opportunities for our people here and working with existing business and industry.
Well, it sounds like opportunity is the key for your campaign. Is that the kind of the focus of your campaign, increasing opportunity, making the city livable, a place where people want to be?
Yes, and I guess if you said one thing, our theme this year is promises made and promises kept, and that's very important to the voters to know that the reasons that you put us in office, that we're delivering on those promises. And, we promised to invest in youth services, invest in our police officers to be able to create a safer Monroe. We've promised to invest dollars into infrastructure, and if you can take a look at stateofthecitymonroe.com, you will see the millions of dollars we've invested in flood mitigation efforts into new roads, quality water, quality sewer systems, and those are things that we're holding receipts on. And then our quality of life initiatives, and you can see all the dirt turning right now in our public parks, in our recreation centers. And so these were key cornerstones to our campaign that we wanted to deliver on, and we have.
Now, I know that Jamie Mayo's saying in some of his campaigns that you're just continuing things that he did or he had originated. So how would you respond to that?
Yeah, I always say that, look, we don't mind finishing projects that other people couldn't and did not. Let's take the Renwick overpass. We've all known that needed to be painted for 30 years. And after 2 decades in office, if you couldn't complete them and somebody else does, we should be championing that. We shouldn't be complaining about it. If that was an initiative of yours, you had plenty of time to take care of that. But again, I don't focus on what other people can't do. I've just focused on the things that we were able to accomplish. The fact is, we had to put in the work. We had to get the engineering. We had to pass it through council. Contractors had to complete the project, and we cut ribbon on it. And that's why you see the current council's name on it and the current mayor's name on it, is because we delivered the project.
So if you look back across the last 4 years, is there something in particular that stands out to you as a big success of your administration?
Yeah, I say there's some things that are tangible and other things that are intangible. I think the relationship building is one of the big things that we really hang our hat on, is working with residents on some critical felt needs within their community, whether it be new sidewalks, lighting, a new grocery store in areas that have never seen new development in decades, to something as big as the Texas Standard for Trunk Line. This was one of 3 major trunk lines that we needed for capacity that was hindering new housing development, hindering new business development. We couldn't give will serve letters, and it was clogged for over 2 miles. This was one of 3 major trunk lines, and it was spilling sewer into people's homes. And we've known about it for 17 years, and that was the first initiative that we worked to get done. We put our American Rescue Plan dollars to work there, thanks to a community funding opportunity from Congresswoman Letlow. She put her dollars there as well. And now we're moving into phase 2. We've cleaned the line. Now we're going into doing point repairs on it. And so now we have the capacity to start growing our communities through quality housing stock and new business development.
So building on that, is that what you think will be the most important thing you'll do if you get reelected? What are your plans for the future?
Yeah, so our number one focus right now is the reduction of crime, and through in 2 different ways. We all understand crime has 2 different sides of a coin. One is prevention, and one is protection. The protection side of things, we're going to keep investing in our Monroe police officers. We're going to continue investing in them quality training, community policing efforts to get them the equipment that they need, like force multipliers such as ShotSpotter and license plate readers to help them be more responsive to crime. But the second one is to work with our wraparound services to help give people and families the resources that they need, whatever it may be with their families. Also, our quality programming within our rec centers, and then a quality of life initiative such as quality parks and recreation. And those things matter. And then, I was talking with somebody from Washita Parish Police today to talk about reentry programs and jobs available for people who come out of these recidivism programs and want to enter the workforce, and how the city can work with them to help them stay out of a life of crime, and to get them to be gainfully employed with benefits to help their families and themselves.
Yeah. We're coming up. We got really just about 30 seconds left. So, question: why should people vote for you if they're on the fence and they're thinking, what's your best vote for me?
Yeah, we asked everybody to give us 15 minutes of your time, and we will give you the next 4 years of our lives dedicated working for you. We're holding receipts on historic felt needs in this community, and our body of work speaks for itself. Promises made, promises kept, and we continue to work and do the things we said we were going to do when we were in office. And again, I just want to thank the voters for this opportunity to serve them. It really has been a true honor, and I want to continue this work.
I want to continue the work. Well, certainly wish you luck in the campaign, and certainly thank you for coming in this morning and sharing your thoughts with the voters of this area.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Thank you.